WGN Television, Chicago.
Welcome to the Leadoff Man, brought to you by Danley's Garage World, #1 in custom-built garages, with over 60,000 homeowners sold. Open Saturdays and Sundays till 5 p.m., open daily noon till 8 p.m. Hello again, everybody. Milo Hamilton greeting you from Wrigley Field, where we wrap it up with the Expos, and it seems like we come down to these rubber games lately, and it's kind of nice to know that you can take a series. And yesterday, getting the good hitting when it counted and the good pitching, and Timmy Blackwell, who's been catching a lot lately, and we're going to find out maybe if this might be the most in a while. Tim, you've really been back there doing a job.
Thank you, Milo. It's been a long time since I played this much.
And boy, you've been throwing those runners out, and a lot of good things have been happening. As far as that steal yesterday of home, we're going to show that to the folks in a moment and have you tell us what has to go right to get that man at the plate. And we're going to look at that replay with Tim Blackwell right after this message from Danley's.
Homeowners, you're all invited to get in on the once-in-a-lifetime savings as Danley's Garage World announces their inflation-fighting 22nd anniversary sale. After 22 years as your car's best friend, we're now an even better friend to your budget. Here's what I mean. We all know business is very slow in the building industry. To help counteract that slowdown, all of our lumber, siding, roofing, and material suppliers have reduced their prices to us, and we bought right. So we now pass those savings on to you. You can now buy Danley's 22nd anniversary custom-built garage special for a low $19.99, including concrete floor, sectional overhead door, and extras galore. But even more important, you now pay only $50 a month, just $50 a month for your new Danley garage to protect your car and improve and beautify your property. That could be less than renting a garage. As our anniversary sale double bonus, we include a famous name microwave oven with your garage, and you get 2 Cubs or Sox tickets with any free garage estimate. By the way, if your old garage doors are broken and sagging, Danley will replace them with brand new sectional overhead doors at anniversary sale prices. And if you act now, Danley will include an electric garage door opener at no extra cost. Call Danley and register for these offers now. Just dial garages. That's 427-2437. Dial garages now.
Early in yesterday's game, Andre Dawson was going to try to steal home. Timmy Blackwell was the catcher. Tell us how soon you knew he was coming.
Well, I can see him out of the corner of my eye. I'm watching him as I'm giving down my signs, and I think we had a fastball coming right here, and I can see him break, so I know he's coming. I'm trying to get out to the side, out in the other batter's box to give something so Denny can throw it, because we picked it up soon enough, I believe.
Yeah, he's still coming here, and pretty soon we're going to see the shot of him right at the plate.
Parrish jumped out of the way. I tried to get out to the side so I have something, so the hitter's not going to be swinging at it. I heard him hollering from their bench to take it, for Parrish to take it, and when he does that, I can step across the plate there and go ahead and put the tag on it.
Did you have a pitch in a good spot to get him quickly?
Oh yeah, the pitch was right there. As far as Parrish being able to swing at it, I don't know. It all happened so fast, and I've got to try and jump outside, give something so Dennis can throw it to me, give a good location that he can get rid of it, because I think he saw him breaking right then also, so he's got to try and speed up his delivery and get it to me as fast as he can.
Also in this series, you sniffed out one of the suicides too, didn't you?
Well, that's coming from Preston. You know, he and the coaches are always trying to watch for that, so he's relaying signs to me all the time, and maybe we should have got it the first time, but we got it the second time.
Tim Blackwell, we're going to close in on you here a little bit with the hand and the ball and the big catcher's mitt. You've been throwing those runners out with regularity. Tell us, when you get that ball, what you need to do in order to get rid of that ball as quickly as you are now.
Well, all the time you're always trying to get the ball with the grip across the seams, not with the seams. Sinker ball pitcher is going to try and throw it with the seams and get his rotation of the ball to sink. As a catcher throwing down to second base or third base, you don't want that ball to move. You want it to be nice and straight, something that the infielder can see all the way. You want to try and get it as quick as possible. That's why all the time when you're playing catch, you're always trying to grab the ball, bring it out of the glove across the seams. And Mike Rourke has worked with me quite a bit, and to get a little something going with my footwork and getting a little circle with my arms where I bring the ball back. And as soon as my feet are ready to go, my arms got to be in position ready to go forward.
That's the secret then to the quick release too, huh?
Well, that's something you got to work on. And well, yesterday I was successful with that one where we got Dawson at second base, and I felt really good at that. I'm happy with how I'm being able to drive out of there. Last year and the year before, I had some problems. My first move was straight up. And anytime you go straight up, you're back on your heels, and you can't throw the ball with anything on it. And you're going to throw it in center field. You're going to bounce it 8 million times down to second base. And this way is get a little more consistency with your mechanics.
Also, in the last couple of days, you had one of those little pop-ups that was right on you before you knew it. It actually popped up out of your mitt, didn't it? Then you were able to throw.
Yeah, on that one that Rodney Scott laid down a bunt, the ball came back towards me as I was running out. And the only thing I'm thinking of doing is keeping the ball and catch it in fair territory. And when I swatted at it, it flipped straight up in the air, and I was lucky enough that it was right there that I could handle it.
And the first baseman gave you that good target, and you get that guy without having to throw into his back. Timmy Blackwell's going to be back with a closing note with us right after this message from Danley's.
Danley's Garage World announces their inflation-fighting, price-cutting 22nd anniversary sale. Yes, Danley celebrates 22 years as your car's best friend by offering our 22nd anniversary sale custom-built garage special for only $19.99. And that includes concrete floor, sectional overhead door, and all the other famous Danley extras. Not only is the price now only $19.99, but you pay only $50 a month. Quite a relief in these days of high payments. Why, $50 a month could be less than renting a garage if you could find one near you. This inflation-fighting low price is possible only because our suppliers of siding, roofing, lumber, and hardware have reduced their prices to us to stimulate slow business. So Danley bought right, and we're now passing those savings on to you. Plus this double bonus. We include a famous name microwave oven with your garage and 2 Cubs or Sox tickets with any garage estimate.
Danley, we're builders. We're #1. Depend on Danley. Custom building. Garages for less. Depend on Danley. Home of Garage World. The best.
Don't lose out. Call now. Dial Garages. That's 427-2437. Call Danley now. Dial Garages.
Yeah, they've got some Olympic sprinters on this.
Tim Blackwell, when you know that a club's coming in like Montreal that all of a sudden has about 6 or 7 guys that can steal, that's got to be on your mind.
Yeah, you do a lot of praying beforehand. You know they're going to be running, and Dick Williams likes to run. He likes to make things happen. He likes to get the defense out of position. You're going to open up holes, and that's his kind of ball game.
How much do you and the pitcher talk about that as you go over the club?
Well, you know they're going to be going, so the only thing that I can do is remind the pitcher every time he's got somebody on base, and remind the infielders that you've got to keep them close.
Don't nonchalant them, right?
No, you can't. You go to sleep out there for a second, they're off and running. That's what they're trying to do with that play at home.
And it's kind of important today, I think, to Mike Krukow for the Cubs to get him some runs. He must feel like it's a drought out there. What's he had 3 shutouts against him?
Well, we haven't exactly been killing the ball, so he's been very unlucky in that respect, but he's been pitching well. So maybe he's due for one of those games where he gives up 9 runs and we win it, and he comes out on top. But he's due for something.
All right, and speaking of doing well, Tim Blackwell throwing out those runners and catching every day. Tim, nice going, and thank you for being our guest.
My pleasure.
Tim Blackwell, we want you to stay tuned now because we got a rubber game coming in the series between the Cubs and the Montreal Expos.
Today's leadoff man was brought to you by Danley's Garage World, #1 in custom-built garages, with over 60,000 homeowners sold. Open Saturdays and Sundays till 5. Open daily, noon till 8.
As a token of our appreciation, we would like Tim Blackwell to have the Zenith Power Reserve AM/FM clock radio. The Power Reserve keeps the clock and tone alarm working for up to 4 hours when the power fails. Another quality sound product from Zenith. The Leadoff Man Show is a presentation of WGN Sports.
I'm John Drury. Join us weeknights for Chicago's only primetime news hour, the 9 o'clock news. Expanded news, weather, sports, all at 9 on 9.
Keep these eyes on you, the eyes of the protectors. Yale Insurance Agency. Then, when the unexpected happens, you're covered. Yale Insurance Agency gives you more protection at lower cost. Make sure you're covered by the Protectors, Yale low-cost auto insurance. Call now, 427-6322.
It's like the good old days as Aronson rolls back furniture prices. Use your credit connection to own this all-wood country pine finished bedroom set with headboard, 6-drawer dresser, shadow box mirror, 5-drawer chest, all 4 pieces, $349 value, now $249. Save $100, $15 down, $15 a month with your Aronson credit connection.
Furniture and appliances, better buys, you get more for your money. Aronson Furniture, home of the credit connection. Aronson.
WGN Television, Chicago.
Of our audience. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this game without the express written consent of the Chicago National League Ball Club is prohibited.
Shine on, Rusty Jones.
Hi, I'm Rusty Jones, the one new car option that appreciates in value. With my gloss treatment, your car will shine on and on. I'll stay with you summer and winter, day and night, not even a coffee break, keeping your car shining on for as long as you own it. So it'll be worth more at trade-in time. Ask for me, Rusty Jones Car Saver System.
Shine on, Rusty Jones, shine on.
When you invest in a $10,000 6-month certificate, you'd never expect to get more than the going rate, since federal regulations prohibit compounding interest, while St. Paul Federal can get you more. Because every month, we'll transfer your interest to a savings account which compounds daily. So you'll get interest on your interest. And with one of the free gifts you get, you're getting interest on your interest on your interest. Come in today.
At St. Paul Federal, we give you more for your money than money.
Hour after hour, day in, day out, Chicago is growing. The 33 West Monroe Building, the Xerox Center, just 2 of 18 all-electric skyscrapers going up. Buildings that'll run entirely on electricity, that couldn't run at all without it. It's possible because electricity is both available and reliable in northern Illinois, because it's made from abundant fuels, coal and uranium. It's one of the reasons we led the nation in building last year. And while there's been more new construction here in the last 10 years than anywhere else in the world, electricity, it's giving us one of the fastest growing skylines there is. It's giving us all the power to grow.
The power to grow, the power to care, the power to make life better everywhere.
Commonwealth Edison, working for you.
Well, hi, everybody. Baseball at beautiful Wrigley Field, the home of the Chicago Cubs. Kind of an overcast day, but we've been waiting for this kind of a day all winter long. Man alive, when that ice and that snow were way up to here, that was when we were saying, boy, what I'd give for one of those real hot days at the ballpark where it would just be so sticky that it'd be brutal. And boy, we've got it today. We've been waiting for this one. Here it is. Now, maybe this is the kind of weather that the Chicago Cubs will respond to. Get some of those big back muscles loosened up, start to swing free with those bats. Let's see if it works out. Cubs against the Montreal Expos. I'm Jack Brickhouse. Milo, of course, will be along in a little while. Jack Rosenberg, our sports editor, here with us. Arnie Harris directing our outstanding crew, capturing these baseball headlines as they're being made. With a Chicago Cub ball club that's only 4.5 out versus a Montreal ball club that's only 2.5 out. Pittsburgh recaptured the lead by beating Philadelphia last night in that 13-inning thriller, and so Mike Schmidt has himself 13 home runs now. He's really bashing that P. So it's really beginning to heat up in more ways than one in Major League Baseball. So wherever you are in this great land of ours today, welcome to baseball from Chicago. Let's go with the batting orders now for the Montreal Expos. Ron LaFleur in left field leading off. Rodney Scott at second. Andre Dawson is in center. Ellis Valentine in right field. Larry Parrish at third. Gary Carter is catching the ball game. Warren Cromartie at first base. Chris Spire, the shortstop, and the pitcher Dave Palmer, who's won 3 and lost 1. This young fellow throws a very good fastball and a very, very good slider. He also has excellent control. He uses that whole strike zone. He can really control those pitches, and he employs every square inch of that zone. Also, another interesting thing about this young man is that the other day when Cincinnati beat him, that was the first time in some 12 starts that he had lost. He had won 11 straight over a 2-year period up until then. Now for the Chicago Cubs. Lenny Randle at second base leading off. Ivan DeJesus at shortstop. Bill Buckner at first base. Mike Vail is in right field. Larry Bittner is in left field. Scott Thompson in center. Steve Ontiveros at third. Tim Blackwell is catching the ball game. And the pitcher, Mike Krukow, who's won 3, lost 5, and has to be wondering what it takes to get a run behind you when you're pitching for the Cubs. He's had 3 shutouts thrown at him. Hey, Bobby, look who's here. Hi. Well, 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 what a pleasant surprise. Turn around here, Bobby, and let's work at that microphone right there. Come on over as close as you can get here. This is
looking great.
This is Bobby Knight, who's the coach, of course, at Indiana University. Bobby, welcome to Chicago. You playing a little hooky? Just kind of, we're doing a little
really
recruiting
working,
with.
Jack. We're coming up here to watch the Cubs play and sit and figure out what we can do next season. Came up to get your advice on things.
Congratulations on that great year and then that great career at Indiana. Tell me, you ever try this game, Bobby?
I played when I was in high school and played as a freshman in college. In fact, Jack, this is a game that I probably like better as a player than the one I coach.
What was your position?
I played first base and shortstop.
Yeah. Did you hit that curveball?
Yeah, fairly well. This is a game that I wish I would have pursued sometimes, but everybody does that.
Well, how does it look for the next year?
Well, I think the Big Ten, Jack, will be very competitive, and I hope that we'll be a part of it. You never know.
Well, have you lost anybody for graduation?
We lost both Mike Woodson and Butch Carter, and we've got everybody back. I'm trying to talk Jim Enright into coming back into officiating, and I figure if I can do that, we'll have things in pretty good shape.
Is that unpleasant incident down in Puerto Rico out of the way by now?
I hope so. It is, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know whether they have forgotten about it, but I forgot about it a long time ago.
What about Isaiah Thomas? How's he these days?
Well, you know, he was just selected to play on the Olympic team, and yesterday he left Chicago to go to Providence, where they'll be working out. And instead of the Olympic Games, they'll be playing 5 games against NBA teams. And I think it was a great honor for him. And he's an outstanding basketball player, but I think beyond that, he's just a tremendous person to have as a part of our program.
Bobby, one of the things that's never been difficult to do is get an opinion out of you. So I know I'm on safe ground with this question. If you could make any changes in basketball, what would they be?
Well, I really don't think there needs to be a change made, Jack. The only thing that I might think about is that in baseball or football or any other team sport, except for hockey, and that's only for a few seconds, you don't have a guy taken out of the game like with 5 fouls.
Bobby, our national anthem. Cubs are on the field now. We're all set to go. It's an overcast day, a little chance of maybe one of those summer showers. There's Larry Bittner in left field. Center fielder is Scott Thompson. Right fielder Mike Bale. Third baseman Steve Olivares. Shortstop Ivan De Jesus. There's Lenny Randle at second. Bill Buckner at first. The pitcher Mike Krukow. And the catcher Tim Blackwell. There's Philippe Ballou coaching at first. Ozzie Virgil over at third for Dick Williams, Montreal Expos. First base umpire today is Frank Pulley. Ed Montague out at second. He's the one on the right. And on the left is the third base umpire, Dutch Rennert. Behind the plate, Harry Wendelstedt. Harry, by the way, has a real good umpiring school down in Florida, too. Temperature right now at game time, 82 degrees. There's a south wind at 12, so that means, of course, that the wind is going to be with the hit. So here comes Ron LaFleur. He is just absolutely dying to get a hit, Milo. Here's a guy who's 0 for 22.
Yeah, he's struggling right now, and that's been a little of the ingredient to our success here. Keeping him off the bases because he can start something. He can set a tone, much like Moreno does with the Pirates.
There's a fastball strike, and so at 1:38 after daylight savings time, we're underway at Wrigley Field. High fly, right field. Mike Bill says, "Hold it, Scotty, I've got it," and he one-hands it. The wind may fool him a little today. It's blowing out from the south. Here it is again. Rodney Scott is the batter. 1 for 8 in the series, 194 batting average, no homers, 4 RBIs. And Krukow fires away. There's a strike.
Ray Burris, an old Cub who came within an out of pitching a complete game the last time out, gave up 3 runs early today at St. Louis, trailing 3-0 against Hood.
Ball 1, strike 1. He won his first game in a long time the other day. I think he's, what, 3-3 for the year now, Ray? Foul ball.
3-3.
Ball 1, strike 2. And De Jesus has asked for time and has come into the bench. He wants some glasses just in case, huh?
Well, that's what a lot of folks here can't see, and we can't hear. There may be something peeking through from a little spot right where he is.
Ball 1, strike 2. Strike 3 call. Beautiful curve. And Rodney was through. 2 out. That'll bring up the center fielder Andre Dawson. Well, the outfielder who loses a ball in the sun and does not have his glasses can spend a little money for that little mistake.
Yeah, his wallet gets lighter.
All right, here's Andre Dawson, center fielder, 3 for 9 in the series, 254 batting average, 4 home runs, 17 runs batted in. And that's a base hit to left. So Dawson gets his 4th hit in this series, and that brings up Ellis Valentine. Hitting .288. Ellis has a 7-game hitting streak going. 4 home runs, 24 runs batted in. 2 for 8 in this series. Well, yesterday in the first inning, Dawson got around to third and tried to steal home and was out. Ball 1.
There were a lot of clues in getting him, as Timmy Blackwell talked about on the leadoff today.
Low. 2-0.
Timmy had caught him out of his eye coming. Then he heard their bench hollering to Parrish to take the pitch. So he knew he was going to have room if he just got the ball he could handle, and it was right where he wanted it.
Ball 2. Fly ball, left field. Bittner moving in, running hard. He's there. And that takes care of that. No run, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the Cub first. No score at Wrigley Field.
Here's to good friends.
You did it. You bought the place. Danny, you own it.
Oh, I don't own it. The bank does. I'm just looking after it.
Poor guy. The least we could do is buy him a steak and a beer.
Hey, I'm management now. The least you can do is buy me a steak and a Lowenbrow.
When you want the taste of a truly great American beer, tonight, let it be Lowenbrow.
Hey, well, what do you think, guys? Does the place seem better?
Danny, feels better.
Uh-oh. What? Darn horoscope. The stars are predicting a bad day.
They're right. You need a new battery.
See?
You forgot to keep it filled with water on your vacation.
Oh, for a battery that doesn't need water.
Union 76 has a complete line of batteries like that.
Really?
They're maintenance-free. The 3-star, the 4-star, and for your car, the 5-star battery.
My worries are over.
You see? The stars are going to be good to you after all.
Oh, go with the spirit of 76.
Looks just like me, slim, black, and dynamite!
Good times, weeknights at 5:30, followed by Welcome Back Kotter at 6 o'clock. All on Channel 9.
The left fielder is Ron LaFleur. Center field is Andre Dawson. The right fielder, Ellis Valentine. Third baseman, Larry Parrish. Chris Spires at shortstop. Rodney Scott at second. Warren Cromartie at first. Dave Palmer, 3-1, the pitcher. Catcher, Gary Carter. There's Cookie Rojas coaching at first. Over at third is Joey Amalfitano. Lenny Randall about to step in, see if he can get something started for the Cubs. We have another afternoon game going. That's the New York-St. Louis game, which Milo told you at the end of 3 is Cardinals 3, the Mets nothing at St. Louis. There's a ground ball bouncing to Cromartie, flips it to the pitcher covering, and that's out number 1. That brings up shortstop Ivan DeJesus.
Palmer moves that ball around. He's been a really successful pitcher since they started using him regularly. Got a good sinker.
Well, as pointed out in introducing the lineups today, Milo, this young man has won 11 straight games over a 2-year period until the other day when Foster beat him with that homer against Cincinnati. Now here's DeJesus hitting .259. 2 for 7 in yesterday's ball game. A double and a home run. 4 at bats and went 0 for 3 the other day. That's a strike. Ball 1, strike 1. That's a strike. Ground ball between first and second. Scott over. He has time. 2 out. Joe Buckner out. Hitting .299. 1 for 4 in the series. Billy Buck, 2 homers, 18 runs batted in. So a base hit, and he's a .300 hitter again. That's a fastball strike, strike one. Palmer throws a fastball, a slider, and a changeup, and that's it, and very few changeups. His fastball will move away from Buckner and move into a right-handed hitter. Foul ball. That hurt. Tony Garofalo coming out to look at him. So is Joey. Wants to walk around, I suppose, and wait for the pain to stop a little bit there on his foot. Well, the first 8 players in the Montreal lineup today are the same as they have been throughout this series. Now, Dick Williams is one of those managers who believes in a set lineup as much as he did at Oakland, where normally, for example, you can still see that batting order. Guys like North, Campaneris, Reggie Jackson, Banda, Rudy, Tennis, and so on. Really had fun in those days, that gang. All set again, Billy Buck. 0-2. Well, take a look at this right-handed pitching while you can, fellas, because pretty soon you're going to see a lefty like Carlton Saturday. Oh, and 2. Low and away, 1-2. Fly ball, center field, back goes Dawson. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left at the end of 1. We have no score at Chicago.
Paul Grant, Constance James, Anna Miller. Nice going, honey.
You did it, Mom.
A Coke and a smile. I'd like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola adds life. Have a Coke and a
Thank you, honey.
smile. Oh, what a feeling.
The new Toyota Corolla liftback is going where it belongs. Not because it has a more forceful 1.8-liter engine, or because it has more space and more features inside than ever before, but rather because it is, in this class, a new standard in beauty and functional design. The Toyota Corolla. Now you can buy one and get the feeling of owning the affordable masterpiece.
Oh, what a feeling to drive Toyota.
Sport Mart. Save. Pony cleated home run baseball shoes, $17.94. Schaumburg, Niles, Lombard, Calumet City, Oak Lawn. For sports, it's Sport Mart.
The Montreal leadoff hitter in the second is going to be Larry Parrish, third baseman, followed by catcher Gary Carter, then first baseman Warren Cromartie. Incidentally, Bill Frink interviewed Larry Bittner on the art of pinch hitting today, and you'll see that piece and all the game highlights tonight on Channel 9. John Drury in the news at 9 on 9. Larry Parrish, 0 for 10 at the moment, 0 for 9 in this series. Strike, 0-2. That's a ball. Ball 1, strike 2. Ground ball. Lenny has it. One away. Carter up. .257 hitters, 6 homers, 19 runs batted in, 2 for 7 in the series. By the way, all of us in the WGN Sports Department extend our congratulations and best wishes to our colleague Al Lerner of Channel 7 Sports, who on Sunday will marry Linda Friedman in Chicago. Ball 1. Good curve. Slider, actually. Ball 1, strike 1. Slider, which has been called the cheap curve, the nickel curve. Fly ball, right field. Back goes Vail. That ball is deep. He's got it. Two out. Let's look at that one again. Warren Cromartie at bat, playing first base. Warren was moved from left to first when Tony Perez was signed by the Red Sox in November out of that re-entry draft. The Expos got Ron LaFleur from Detroit to take over left field and gave up pitcher Dan Schatzeder to make that deal. Oh, 2. Oh, 2. Base hit. So Cromartie's on base. His 4th hit and 9 at-bats in the series. That brings up shortstop Chris Spire. What a series this guy's having. 6 hits in 7 at-bats. 5 of them in a row. Ball 1. Got that batting average up to 275 now, Milo. He has 1 homer, 6 runs batted in. That's certainly different than it was a month ago with him. 1-1.
Yeah, he's going to put the zip on some of those guys that say somebody else ought to be playing shortstop, isn't he?
Strike 1-2. Cromartie has 1 stolen base this year in 3 attempts.